object oriented programming. Have you wrote? Because I have seen few students have wrote very well, because we are acting as a proctor. So few students I have seen nearby my near. Uh, we are in college only, so we near to me some proctors having your name list only. So I have seen some few questions as well as few students reaction, all those things. So some few students have wrote very well. I have seen the answers also. How you wrote, ma? You are facing any problem? Is it audible, ma? Abhinav, is it audible?
Yes, ma'am.
How you wrote?
I did my exam very well, ma'am.
Remaining students, ma. Teja. What about Teja? Annamalai?
Good man.
Annamalai? Annamalai? Harsha? Sorry. Amudini? Niveta?
I did well, ma'am.
Okay, ma'am. Okay. Okay, first we will see the syllabus. Are you able to see the syllabus, ma?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, here software engineering. Your subject code is CS8494. Your subject name is software engineering. Can you tell why we are studying software engineering, ma'am? For each and every regulation, this is the past, very old subject, software engineering. They are not changed this software engineering subject for last 4 regulations. Okay, 2008, before that 2005 regulation, 8 regulation, then 13 regulation, then 17 regulation. Till that, the software engineering papers are they are not changed this paper. They included few topics. That's it. Are you having any, because so many papers are they taken out? For example, system software, that paper they taken out. But software engineering, they are not changed that subject in CSE as well as in IT. Why? Any idea? Any idea, ma? Why we are studying software engineering? Any idea why they are not changed Anna University? Anyone, ma? Any ideas?
Ma'am?
Yes, ma.
Ma'am, because it is very essential to enhance the performance of hardware, ma'am. So without software, we cannot proceed with the hardware, ma'am. So software is required, ma'am.
Software is required. Why they are not taken out? Because hardware for software, it is essential. Why they included this subject?
Because computer science, without software, we cannot study computer science, no, ma'am.
Here you will study you will not study about the software. You will not study about the softwares, because coding software, in the sense you will tell coding part, in the sense coding part already you will learn database as well as DBMS, object oriented programming for Java language, like that. There are so many papers are available. Particularly, why we are going for software engineering? This is your professional core paper. Why they are included? This is also one point. For without software, we are not able to do anything. That's why we are learning software engineering. Okay. Other than that, what is the use of it?
Hello, ma'am.
Yes, ma.
To explore as to how actually the process
This is
Hariharan, na?
taking. How it actually
Hariharan, a little bit louder, man. Little bit louder.
to explore how
Hariharan,
actually the process is taken.
to explore what
Hello,
the
can you hear me, ma'am?
yeah, not only
How actually
that,
the process will be taken.
what the process is going on. So that's why for that purpose only mainly we are learning software engineering, because you are the computer science student. After your course, you will work on IT industry or IT sectors, as a programmer or designer or analyst, so any designation you can work, but you have to learn how we have to do the software product, what are the things that we have to we have to maintain, because once we are designing the software product, the cost wise, when we are going for the cost wise, the maintenance cost will be more, okay, when compared to coding part, designing, or documentation. When compared to all those things, we are having a maintenance cost as more. So in order to reduce the maintenance cost as well as to increase the performance level in the software product, then so for that purpose we are learning software engineering. That's why they are not taken out this particular subject, software engineering, they are not taken out. Particularly this is the professional core paper for CSE as well as IT students, okay. So after the course, okay, after the course you will learn what are the different types of projects are available, each project, each software project, what are the phases in the sense, what are the steps we have to follow for designing the software project. Because if you are designing the software product, we should not go directly the coding part. First itself we should not go directly the coding part. First we have to analyze the product, we have to prepare the document, diagrammatic representation we have to design. After that only we have to go for the coding part. For example, we can compare this paper with the construction of the house. For example, you are constructing one house. What you peoples will do, ma? What you peoples will do? You are buying some land, okay. You are buying some land. You are planning to construct one house for your family. What you will design? What are the steps you will follow? ஒரு வீடு கட்ட போறீங்க, அந்த வீடு கட்டுறதுக்குனா என்னென்ன ஸ்டெப்ஸ் ஃபாலோ பண்ணுவீங்க? இது பேசிக் தானே, ஆன்சர் பண்ணலாம்
மேம்.
எஸ்மா.
ப்ளூ பிரிண்ட் ப்ரிப்பேர் பண்ணுங்க.
ப்ளூ பிரிண்ட், அதுக்கப்புறம்
Estimation.
ப்ளூ பிரிண்ட்மா, தென்
Estimation.
estimation, then what are the points you are telling? That only we will discuss for the software product also in unit wise. Tell ma. First blueprint solliyachu, you are going for the blueprint, then estimation, then after that construction work. Construction is the coding part. Before, for example, you can take that construction of the house is the coding part. Before the construction, what are the things you will follow? First thing, you will sit with your family and you will identify what are the things we can that is how many bedrooms, balconies, where we can balconies you should be in the bedroom or hall, how we can design all those things. You will discuss with your family, right? After that you will give this idea to your engineer. They will prepare blueprint copy of your house. Then they will show to you if you need any modification or not. If you tell any modification, for example, my car parking should be in the right hand side or left hand side, like that, if you are giving some modification, then they will change that one and they will show to you. Because nowadays there are so many softwares are available for virtual blueprint method. That is virtually you can you can see your house construction, as well as what are the inside the home, what are the things you can place in particular places. For example, TV should be in that particular place, or a sofa should be in that balcony, like that you can design that one. Okay, in visually you can see your house. After that, after the blueprint, that is after the blueprint, then you will go for the construction. Before construction, before the designing part, you will go for the estimation process also. So how much cost it will be there. After the designing, if you change the balcony, means how much cost it will be there. If you adding one more balcony or one more window, or doors, if you are putting doors, or internal designing you are constructing, in the sense what is the budget cost, all those things you will discuss, and you will finalize that one. Okay, after that only you will go for the construction. After the construction, you will test whether the material is while construction part itself, you will analyze the soil, whether it is workable, or cement. All those things you will identify, and you will check whether our house is construction work is very good or not, like testing method. Okay, you will do that one. Okay, then whenever you want maintenance, okay, maintenance also you will do. For example, ஏதாவது water problems in the sense, the motor problem, in the sense, you will go for the maintenance. Okay, in this way you will construct your home. In the same way, if you're going for the software project, first thing you have to analyze requirements. Okay, what are the requirements which is used for the customer, that and all we can identify. So in the first unit, you will study about what is mean by software engineering, what is mean by software product, what are the different types of software products are available. Then what are the different types of models in the sense perspective and specialization model, what are the previous models, as well as current models. Because waterfall model is the one of the old model. Most of the companies, they used this waterfall model for designing the software product. Nowadays there are so many models are available, like waterfall model. There are nearly 4 to 5 models are available. So that model and all we will discuss in unit 1. Agility and agile process, this is also one type of model. This is used in nowadays. So this model, just a minute ma. Sir, one நிமிஷம். 6 போடல, இந்த ஒருத்த மட்டும் வரல இல்லையா? அதான் டைப் பண்ணிருப்பேன். வந்துட்டான் இல்ல, வந்துட்டான். இவனுக்கு மட்டும் வெரிஃபை போடல. எழுதுறா சார். Okay, in the first unit you will learn all those things ma. What are the different types of model, why we are studying software engineering. Then unit 2, like construction of the home. Before that you will discuss with the family members. In the same way, in unit 2 we will analyze what are the requirements which is useful for the customer. From the requirements, you will analyze what are the functional requirements and non-functional requirements, and you will prepare documents also. You will prepare a SRS document, HRS document, CRS document. What is the use of it, that and all we will discuss in unit 2. SRS is nothing but software requirement specification. HRS na hardware requirement specification. CRS அப்படின்னா customer requirement specification. So in unit 2 it's like gathering the information from the customer, and you are identifying, you are segregating that information into functional and non-functional. After that, how we can maintain that particular software. Then what are the documents which is available, what are the documents which is available for requirement. So we are preparing that document. So what is the format for preparing that document, that and all we can learn from unit 2. Then unit 3, like a blueprint. After the discussion of your family, you will go for the engineer for printing the blueprint. In the same way, in this in the blueprint, okay, like a blueprint, here also you will go for diagrammatic representation. Diagrammatic representation in the sense, you will draw in a diagrammatic way how it will work. Okay, what is like there are so many diagrams are available for designing, like that is state diagram, class diagram, behavioral diagram, concurrent diagram, activities diagram. Like so many diagrams are available for designing purpose. So here we will learn how the diagrammatic, what are the things we have to follow in the diagrammatic representation, what are the models which is available, what are the design models are available. Like a blueprint for construction, for your building, you will go for the blueprint. Like in the same way, before the construction of the coding part of your software product, you will go for the designing. In unit 3 you will learn software design. Okay, the next one is unit 4. So here unit 4, it tells about the testing. After the software design you will have the coding part, but here we will not discuss the coding part, because coding in the sense you will learn particular languages. Okay, so we are not go for that particular topic, because coding in the sense particular Java or C Sharp or particular languages you have to learn full and full. So here after the designing part, construction முடிஞ்சதுக்கு அப்புறம், after the construction of your home, you will go for the testing. In the same way, after the construction of your software, or side by side during the coding part itself, you will go for testing. So in unit 4 it tells about the testing and maintenance. So we have to maintain our particular software product also. So in the testing parts, why we are going for the testing, what are the testing fundamentals are available, what are the different types of testings are available, black box testing and white box testing, and what is meant by automatic testing and manual testing, that and all we will identify in unit 4. And maintenance in the sense, what are the things we have to follow for reducing our maintenance cost, because already I told that while designing the software product, the cost wise, maintenance having more amount of cost, that is 70% of your product cost is we are spending for maintenance. In order to reduce the maintenance cost, then only we can increase the profit level. So first itself we have to discuss what are the maintenance we have to do, and whether our product is useful for external, that is we can design from existing product, like that we will discuss in unit 4, that is unit testing and maintenance. And last one is unit 5 is project management. So project management is nothing but here project management is nothing but here we will go for what are the estimation, how we can go for estimation for the software project, and what are the different types of estimations are available. If you are using the old project, how we can reduce our cost, and then how we can prepare schedule in the sense we have to complete our project within the time, then only the organization will increase the profit level. So that and all we will discuss in unit 5. Okay, then what are the risks? what are the risk which is available in the in our project. Okay, how we can reduce our risk, that and that concept and all we will discuss in project management. In unit 5 we will go for estimation process. So then scheduling, how we have to plan our project, so that then risk, what are the risk are available, how we can reduce our risk, how we can identify that particular risk while doing for the software project, that and all we will discuss in unit 5. Okay, so next outcomes, wait ma, here I will download that file and I will show it to you. Are you able to see the Word document ma, syllabus copy? Teridama, are you able to see that syllabus copy pa?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, these are the 5 units which comes under software engineering. Okay, yeah. Then outcomes after your completion of software engineering, this paper, this course paper, you will identify how to manage your software product. Okay, then what are the different types of models are available, then what are the various types of testing and maintenance we have to we can identify, and we can compare all those things. We can estimate our project cost as well as project schedule also we can manage, and you itself you can design that one. Okay, so on the completion of the course the students can able to do all those things. These are the things the students can do. Okay, then this is the textbook. This textbook only which is available in the drive, e-drive. E-book is available, that is Roger Pressman. It is Ian Somerville and the software engineering. Ian Somerville and Roger Pressman book is the oldest book for software engineering. Now also we are following the same book, software engineering. The book will be consists of more number of concepts which is useful for going for the software product. Okay, if you are working as a project team leader or a manager, you have to know how to manage your project for, so during that time it will be more useful. Okay, textbook, these are the textbooks which is used for software engineering, and these are the reference book which is available uh, for software engineering. Next we will go for unit 1. Okay, are you able to see the first unit ma, unit 1 PDF?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, I will share the PPT also, just a minute ma. So I'm going to handle OS lab also ma for you people. So OS lab operating system, who is handling operating system pa?
Selvarani, ma'am.
Okay ma. So these are the topics in unit 1 ma. First we will go for introduction. What is mean by software engineering? Software na enna? What is the need of software? Then what are the characteristics? Characteristics in the sense what are the features in software, and categories of software. Categories in the sense what are the different types of software la, system software na enna, application software na enna, embedded software. What is mean by system software? We can discuss with some example. Okay, categories of software, how we can categorize the software product. So software product itself, we can identify what are the different types of software product. Okay, so that also we will discuss. Then after that we will go for what are the software rules we have to follow, that is mites, and attributes of good software. So in order to develop the software as a in performance increasing level, what are the attributes we have to follow, that and all we will discuss. The challenges, okay, what are the challenges we are um, while we are designing the software product. Okay, what are the challenges for the programmer as well as designer? What are the problems they are facing, that and all we will discuss in challenges of software engineering. Then these are the things which is nothing but what are the various types of model, how we can segregate our software in a layer technology. Layer na over different phases. Okay, in different phases how we can segregate, all those things we will discuss in this topic. Okay, then what are the various types of models are available, that is perspective one, specialized process model, that is nothing but software process model. Then in your syllabus the last topic is introduction to agility and agile process extreme programming. These are also some one of the model which is used in nowadays. Most of the IT sector company, they are using this model. What is the use of it, why they are going for this model, that and all we will discuss in this topic ma. So these are the topics which comes under unit 1. Okay, next I will share one PPT, that is Roger Pressman PPT, unit 1 PPT ma. Harish, can you mute your audio ma? Harish, can you mute your audio? Ma, are you able to see the PDF ma? Are you able to see the PDF?
No, ma'am.
Okay ma, okay ma, wait. Are you able to see that, ma? Chapter 1 and 3 da?
Yes,
Yes,
ma'am.
ma'am.
Okay, this is the PPT. Roger Pressman, um, your author. This is the author. So that PPT only we are taken. So first unit, it tells about what is mean by software. So what is mean by software, ma? What is the use of software? Already we know about some software, the definition, all those things. Here they define software for a software. They define some definition that is in IEEE format. IEEE format. What does mean by IEEE format? Anyone? IEEE format, ma? What does mean by IEEE format? ISO standard na enna? What does mean by ISO standard? For example, if you are buying some hardware, okay, hardware part we are going for ISO whether that hardware product is ISO standard or not. We are first identifying. If you are going for AC or fridge or washing machine or any other hardware part, means first we will identify whether that one is a ISO certified. Then next we are going for how many stars rating they are getting. After that only we will from the review point only we are buying that product, right? What does mean by ISO standard?
International organization, international standard organization. Yes, ma'am. International standard organization.
Why we are going for ISO standard? Why we are buying the product in international ISO standard, ma? இப்போ ஹார்ட்வேர் வாங்குறீங்க அப்படின்னா ஐஎஸ்ஓ ஸ்டாண்டர்டா இருக்கா, ஐஎஸ்ஓ சர்டிஃபைட் இருக்கா அப்படின்னு சொல்லி செக் பண்றோம் இல்லையா, அந்த சீல் இருக்கா அப்படின்னு சொல்லி செக் பண்றோம். Why we are checking that one?
To ensure quality, ma'am. Quality of that product.
Okay, this standard they are following ISO standard format, and the performance level should be, it will be more. That's why we are identifying that product is very good. Like that we are identifying. In the same way, for software, we are following IEEE format. IEEE format is nothing but for all conference and journals, publications, all those things we will go for IEEE format. IEEE is nothing but Institute of Electrical and Electronics Engineering. Okay, that standard which is used for computer science and information technology engineering. This IEEE standard which is used for preparing conference, journals, magazines and patents, all those things we have to follow this IEEE format. Okay, so in this in this way the IEEE in IEEE they define software, they define one definition for software, as well as they define some definition for software engineering. So in Roger Pressman, they are using this IEEE format because as a computer science engineer, we have to follow IEEE format. Okay, so IEEE standard we have to follow. Like a hardware part, they are following ISO standard. In the same way, we have to follow IEEE standard. So here all definitions in the form of IEEE standard. Okay, in a standard format. For example, if you are going for conference, நீயே பார்த்துருப்ப கான்ஃபரன்ஸ் இல்லை ஜேர்னல் பேப்பர்ஸ்லாம் யூ ஆர் அப்ளைங் இன் த சென்ஸ் they will in the note they will define us You submit the paper in IEEE format அப்படின்னு கொடுத்துருப்பாங்க கரெக்டா? தெரியல தெரியல மேம்கிட்ட தான் கேட்கணும். அவங்க 2 பேருக்கு தான் போட்டிருக்கு. ஆனா மேம் கேட்கணும் மேம்கிட்ட. செல்வராணி மேம் வருவாங்கன்னு நினைக்கிறேன். சொன்னாங்க. Hello. Okay, what is mean by software, pa? Okay, software professional, they are building the software, they are designing the product, then it is supporting for the long term. That is called that is one definition for software. The software, it consists of instruction in the sense computer program which is having some features as well as it is providing some function and it will increase the performance. Okay, with the help of the software it is giving some it is something that it is the instruction computer program. Okay, then second point, the software is nothing but data structure. Data structure is nothing but it is used for storing and we are using that information for other purpose also. So that data and all we can store that one. The third one, we have to prepare the documentation. So software is nothing but as well as whatever things we are using, that and all we have to document. It can be documentation. Why we are using documentation, ma? Why we are going for documentation? Documentation எதுக்காண்டி போறோம்?
Storing information.
We are for storing the information, we are using some database. Okay, so that is the data structure. They are telling that data structure for storing that information. Instruction we have to design, we have to do the coding part. That has to do some function or some features. It has to do that one. So for that purpose only we are going for instruction. Then last third one is documentation. Why we are going for documentation? The software is encompasses in the sense it has to consist of these things. First thing is instruction, the second thing is data structure, the third thing is documentation. நாளைக்கு டியூட்டி யாருன்னு கேக்குறாங்க. எனக்கு டியூட்டி. Okay, mama. So software it encompasses in the sense first software na enna, the software professional they are building one product and it is supporting for the long term, that is called like a software. So software
Ma'am, your voice is not audible, ma'am.
now is it okay, ma?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. The software we have to follow the three instructions. The first one is instruction. Instruction is nothing but computer programs. Whatever the instruction, it has to define some features and function, and it has to do some performance. Okay, so first thing is instruction. The second one is data structure. Data structure is nothing but we have to store some data in like a database, or we have to store some data. That is also we have to do with our software. Then third one is documentation. Documentation, it is nothing but it describes what are the operation we are using and what is the use of that program, and how we are designing that program. That all those things we have to prepare documentation. Why we are going for documentation, ma? For example, you are working after the completion of your BE course, you are working in one software company. Okay, you are doing one. They are given some X company you are working. For example, they given one product. They assign you in that product. Okay, you are working for 1 year. That product delivery time is after 3 years. For example, you are doing government project or some software product. That product delivery plan is 3 years. Okay, so after 1 year you are switching over to some other company because of your salary. Okay, you are going for some other company. So during that time they have to assign some new employees, and they have to work in that product. That new employee have to know what are the things they followed, and they have to continue that work. Okay, so documentation, it is nothing but you will do what are the things you have done. All those things you prepare document. In the sense, the new employee will read the document. They will identify what is the project they are using, what are the attributes, why we are using this attribute value, why we are assigning this value for that variable. Like that, for small for comma, full stop also they will prepare in the documentation. All those things they will give description in the documentation. Okay, so that will be useful, as well as it will be useful when your product is used for some other purpose. For example, you are designing library management. One software company, they are designing library management for school. The same library management product, they have to design for the college. In the sense, they no need to do mm, they no need to do the same process repeatingly one or two times. Okay, so they can use the previous product itself. Okay, for that purpose they can go for documentation. Then third in it will be more helpful when we are using one product. Okay, for example, we want to add some features and we have to sell that one in the market. Okay, ஏற்கனவே இருக்கிற ப்ராடக்ட்ல we are adding some more features அப்படின்னா, in which place we can add, in which place if we are adding, in the sense how we can reduce the risk, all those things we can identify. So for that purpose we have to know we have to know we have to learn from the documentation. Okay, so for that purpose we are using documentation. So software, it encompasses now, it consists of instruction, data structure and documentation. Then software products, how we can define the software product. So software products we can classify it into two types now. One is generic product, another one is customized product. Generic product, in the sense, it has to be the generic project, it has to be sold by any customer. That is, if particular software which is useful for more number of customer, it is a generic product. Any customer can use that product. In the sense, that product is called as generic product. For example, they are given some examples like CAT software, or software which is useful for dentists. Not only that, we can tell, for example, Google Pay. Google Pay is the generic product. Whoever want, they can download that app and they can use that product. Okay, Google Pay. Facebook. Okay, that software, whoever want that software, they can install that software in their, they can use that one. It is the generic product that it can be used by n number of customers. Okay, so that product is called as a generic product. Okay, for example, MS Office. MS Office, it is a software product which is used for documentation, documentation, PPT, for preparing the PPT, all those things we are using the MS Office tools. Okay, so that is called as a generic product. It will be used for the more number of customers. Virus, for example, software antivirus you are installing, whoever want that antivirus, it will they can buy that product and they can use that one. So that is also a generic product. Customized product in the sense you are designing the software that is useful for the specific customer. ஒரே ஒரு கஸ்டமருக்கு மட்டும் யூஸ் ஆகுது அப்படின்னா அதை தான் நம்ம என்ன சொல்லுவோம்னா that is called as a customized product or custom product. Okay, for example, traffic, for example, here we are using traffic signal, we are arranging lights, that is also a customized, that is useful for particular traffic police only they have to use. Okay, so that is a customized product. For example, Bank of Baroda, we are designing web page, net banking டிசைன் பண்றோம் அப்படின்னா இன்டர்நெட் மொபைல் பேங்கிங் அந்த மாதிரி நம்ம டிசைன் பண்றோம். இட் வில் பி யூஸ்ஃபுல் ஒன்லி ஃபார் தி பேங்க் ஆஃப் பரோடா. தென் தட் இஸ் கால்ட் அஸ் அ கஸ்டமைஸ்ட் ப்ராடக்ட். தட் ப்ராடக்ட் விச் இஸ் நாட் யூஸ்ஃபுல் ஃபார் தி ஸ்டேட் பேங்க் ஆர் இந்தியன் பேங்க், தட் அண்ட் ஆல். ஸோ வி ஆர் டிசைனிங் பர்டிகுலர்லி ஃபார் தி பேங்க் ஆஃப் பரோடா பேங்க் ஆஃப் பரோடா. ஓகே, ஸோ தட் ப்ராடக்ட் இஸ் கால்ட் அஸ் அ கஸ்டமைஸ்ட் ப்ராடக்ட். ஓகேங்களா? So these are the some of the example different types of software products, and we have discussed some example for software customized different types of products, software products, generic product and customized product. Okay, up to this any doubt ma? Any doubt?
No, ma'am.
Okay. The time is 3:30. Today I'm having class at 5 to 6. I'm in college. That's why I've taken class at 2:30 session. Okay. Okay, Mama. Shall we wind up, ma? You are having next session, I think so.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. You got some idea about what is mean by software engineering? Why we are studying software engineering, ma?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So I will share that link also, the drive link. You can get from syllabus to MCQ question, all those things for software engineering you can get from this drive. Okay, whatever you want, you just download that one and you can utilize that one now. Okay, yeah. Okay, feedback ma, anything? Okay, tomorrow we are having class, so we will discuss the remaining topics ma. Shall we wind up?
Ma'am, running notes ஏதாவது எடுக்குமா மேம்?
Running notes edutha it will be better because you people have to learn all those things ma.
Okay.
Okay, this is a theory part. இது வந்து ப்ரோக்ராமிங் கிடையாது, ஃபுல் தியரி தான். ஸோ இப்போ ஃபார் எக்ஸாம்பிள் நான் பேசும்போது நம்ம டிஸ்கஸ் பண்ணும்போது while discussing I given some examples like பேங்க் ஆஃப் பரோடா, இந்த மாதிரி எக்ஸாம்பிள்ஸ் கொடுக்கும்போது நீ நோட் பண்ணி வச்சுக்கலாம். இதெல்லாம் வந்து டூரிங் நான் எடுக்கும்போது தான் அது நான் சொல்ல முடியும். நான் இதெல்லாமே நோட்ஸ்ல எழுதியிருப்பேன் அப்படிங்கிறது இருக்காது இல்லையா?
Okay, ma'am.
Okay, ma. Okay, ma. Thank you, students.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, ma.
Thank you, ma'am.